Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good one, and welcome back to Communist Revolutionary Simulator 6, where the good news is Talia's been shot in the neck, and if she doesn't get any urgent medical supplies, she's gonna die. So, how about those side missions? This is The Vanishing. It's a Stranger Things DLC, completely free for Far Cry 6, and I've been holding off on actually running through it until such time as I needed to wait for Talia to die of an infected bullet wound. And the other news is I have a kitty. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with Chorizo. I managed to get Chorizo fully leveled up, and he's still the bestest dog. But, well, kitty. This is Aluso, the Ghost Panther. And you get Aluso by doing the, I don't even really know how to describe them, the Triada quests. There are mystical icons, one in each province, and you need to find them and then take them back to a special cave and then fight a Ghost Panther, and you get all kinds of gear. But most importantly, kitty! And Aluso is a very, very useful pet. I mean, she doesn't have Chorizo's charm and style and big floppy ears and big brown eyes, obviously, but she does have a few things going for her. She is absolutely lethal. She'll kill a soldier in like seconds. But she also disposes of the body for you. Anything that Aluso kills, the body just disappears. So you can get those stealth kills in from range, getting Aluso to sneak up and rip their face off for you, and you don't have to worry about disposing of the body afterwards. Yeah.
No sign of those guerrillas.
I should probably explain what it is I'm actually doing here. So, Juan sent a bunch of guerrillas to this location to pick up some explosives that he'd stashed, and they haven't reported back. Also, as you can probably tell by the subtitles appearing randomly at the bottom of the screen, he's picking up some strange Russian radio transmissions. Aluso, do you want to scratch?
Who's a good girl?
She is a very good girl. Right, so. Oh, that doesn't look good.
Shit. Bad way to go.
Handwritten letter that makes no sense at all.
Is that Russian? Come on. Ready for that.
Okay, what the hell was that?
Binga. My head.
Слушай, we made a connection. Now I can speak my mind to yours. I need help. You must find me.
Why?
I will explain when you're here. I am in bunker east of you. Найди меня. Hurry, or more will die in Yara.
So, dead bodies ripped limb from limb, mysterious telepathic Russian women talking to you through the television. Yep, in case it wasn't obvious. This is a Stranger Things collaboration. Now, I don't know if you've seen the Stranger Things TV show. I have, and I loved it. Or at least I loved the first season. The second season wasn't terrible. But it was kind of obvious that the second season only got made not because they actually had a story that they wanted to tell, but because the first season was so successful. I mean, the second season wasn't terrible, it was enjoyable, but it was nowhere near as good as the first season, because they had an actual story that they wanted to tell, with a start, a middle, and an end, in the first season, and they had no plans to make a second season. Until the first season did as well as it did, and then of course the studio said, here's a shit ton of money, and you change the end of the first season before the episode goes out, to leave it open for a second season, and then write us a second season, and it was pretty obvious that that was what had happened. But I've seen far worse TV shows made on far flimsier excuses.
Binga. Now you're hearing voices? Not good, Danny. Not good.
So, your name is Dani. You can call me 6. Приятно познакомиться.
Who are you? Why are you in Yara?
I was brought here for research. But they released something into Yara. Пожиратель. Your people call it El Devorador.
El Devorador, the Devourer. Is that what attacked the village?
Da. Come to bunker. Quickly, or it will kill again.
Well, while they're on the way, do you want a demonstration of exactly what it is that Alusa does?
Go,
Need
Lalo,
to
go!
find, somebody to demonstrate on. Any volunteers?
Oluso, here! Go, girl! Mira, big cat! Over here, Oluso.
How cool was that? Yes, you're a good kitty. And of course, like all of the other pets in the game, every time you use one of their special abilities, it levels up, and once you've used it enough times, it unlocks a new special ability. So that's nice. Right, anyway, enough messing around. Let's get to this secret Russian bunker. If you're wondering why there's a Russian bunker on Yara, remember that the revolution in 1967 was a communist revolution, so the revolutionaries were supported by the Russians, although the Russians allegedly were supposed to have all pulled out years ago. Clearly, not all of them did. So that the idea that there's still a secret Russian bunker on Yara is way more plausible than the idea that the Russians built a secret underground testing facility underneath an American shopping mall in the middle of the USA in the 1980s, which is what happened in the second season of Stranger Things. Oops, spoilers. Oh, come on. It's actually, it's probably way too late now. The comments are probably all going to be full of actually Jingles comments, but I've just realised that was the third season of Stranger Things. In any case, it came out 3 years ago. There is a statute of limitations on spoilers. Right, anyway, Russian bunker.
Chest, I'm here.
Хорошо. Inside, quick.
Now, I feel it's only fair to warn everybody watching, in case you haven't already played this, that when you throw this lever and you enter that bunker, this is a point of no return. It's kind of like when you're about to embark on the final mission in Cyberpunk 2077. If there's anything else that you want to do before you go in here, do it. Because you won't be able to do it until after you've completed this Stranger Things DLC.
Okay, so the bunker is real.
And you can fuck right off with your jump scares. Not having any of that. Wait, chorizo? Chorizo! Wait, what's chorizo doing here?
Hey, buddy.
Well, eating sausages, obviously.
How did you get in here? Carajo. No way you did this.
Danny. Danny. Danny, look at Chorizo. Danny, Chorizo's smarter than you. Pay attention to Also, rule 1 of horror movies, look up.
It's okay,
No, it's not okay, Danny. It's very not okay. Trust Chorizo. Oh, shit. Alright, now she looks up. Say hello to the Demo Gorgon. Yes, the monster from at least the first 2 seasons of Stranger Things. So the whole idea behind Stranger Things, and I'll try to summarise it here for those of you who haven't actually seen it on Netflix yet, it's all heavily influenced by 1980s nostalgia, particularly 1980s horror, and even more particularly Stephen King 1980s horror. So you've got a bunch of kids who are playing Dungeons and Dragons, and they somehow manage to make contact with an alternate dimension that they call the Upside Down, which is like a mirror version of our reality, but really bad. And in the Upside Down is a monster that they call the Demogorgon, because they're all D&D nerds, and that's the thing that just jumped Danny.
Быстро, собери оружие. Посмотри на все на эти вещи.
So, a couple of things. One, yes, that was Chorizo's collar. Two, yes, they did just take all of your stuff. I mean, all of your stuff. Your weapons, your equipment, everything. And more importantly, Chorizo.
Chorizo. Chorizo? Here, boy. Danny, focus. Come find me. Скорее.
Right, so it went that way. So I'm going this way. Yeah, fuck that. Oh, there's a tank. Hang on, there's a note on the tank. Let's check it out. Do not feed the little dog, no matter how much he begs. Do not take pictures of the dog wearing a military uniforms. Do not post pictures. Yeah, everybody loves Chorizo because he's the best dog. What's this? Hyperbaric chamber, potatoes, flamethrowers. Okay. So, yeah, it looks like I have to go this way. You know what I'm like with horror games. Remember Alien Isolation? Yeah. And I'm completely unarmed. What's this? Security log. Rations. Shipment received. Little dog entered facility. Yeah, Chorizo gets around, doesn't he? I'm not asking too many questions about why Chorizo's here at this point. I think it's best if you just go with it.
Chest, you here?
Danny, upstairs. Найди меня.
Alright. Remember, always look up. I've played enough Aliens games at this point
Find me.
to understand the importance of always looking up every now and then.
Chest, you want to tell me what's going on?
I need you to help me close gate. In this bunker there is door to other dimension. El Devorador, it is from there.
The research. Your people let it in.
Not my people. They refuse to stop. Science over life. So we must close door. Together. Before the shadow place consumes Yara.
Yeah, okay. I'll help you. But first, I have to get Chorizo back.
You would risk your life for pet?
What can I say? I'm a big dog lover.
But that is little dog. Это сумасшествие. All right. But you need to go in there ready.
Coño. You do quinceañeras too?
One pistol and your big knife. Go! Bystra, so we can stop this nightmare.
Really? That's the best you could do? A knife and a pistol? In a box that size?
That's better. Well, naked without a gun.
Хорошо. I unlocked door. Go find gate to Shadow Place.
With only a machete and an empty gun? Why not just give me a spoon instead?
They were only weapons left. You can look for better ones.
We have a bit of a good news, bad news situation here. The good news is that all of these weapons, with the exception of the machete, all of the weapons that you're going to get in this DLC are actually kind of special. And you get to keep them once you've completed the DLC. The bad news is that this pistol, the can on the end, the suppressor, makes it impossible for you to see the sights.
Whoa. Guess the Cold War never ended for these guys.
So actually using this pistol to pull off stealth kills at range, which is what a suppressed pistol is for, is kind of tricky. Because you can't actually see the sights when you're aiming down the barrel, because the suppressor's in the way. Also, I only have 8 rounds of ammo. So, yeah. It's actually way more efficient, if you can get away with it, to sneak up and use the machete for stealth kills. But that does, of course, assume that you can catch them one at a time. There's another one there. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. Gotcha. Now, I'm sure the more intelligent among you are thinking that that guy had an AK. Pick up the AK. Nope. Sorry. Yeah, that makes sense. But no, you can't, for some reason, do that. All of these guys are armed. That's why they're a threat. But you're not allowed to pick up their weapons. Although you can scavenge ammunition from them. So that's kind of a bit shit. But I guess they've just, you know, done that to, well, for gameplay reasons. Because if you could just tool yourself up and turn into John Rambo after pulling off the first couple of stealth kills, well, any real sense of tension would evaporate. So I get it. It is still kind of shit, though. I mean, they could have maybe come up with a better way of implementing the idea that these guys were somehow still a threat, even though you couldn't loot their weapons afterwards. So, you know, whatever. It is what it is. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. And... machete. Aha. Oh, bollocks. Yeah. And there's more of them. You can see with the extreme limitation of your pistol ammunition, unless you can pull off those one-shot, headshot stealth kills, you're going to run out of ammo very, very quickly. And there is not a lot of ammunition lying around this place. And sometimes you'll see an ammo stockpile and it's not actually pistol ammo. But you won't know that until you go to pick it up. It can actually be really frustrating. I mean, you'll be down to 3... oh shit, hang on. Okay, there's another one. Here he comes. Right, I'm down to exactly 3 rounds of pistol ammo. Now, even though these guys weren't actually armed with pistols, and were armed with AKs, I'm actually going to be able to scavenge some pistol ammunition from the bodies. So it's not completely terrible. But if, for example, there's an ammo stockpile on that
Why
desk...
are they not piñatas, just...
Not Yara. Shadow Place. So they can travel in secret.
I'm sure that makes sense to somebody.
But yeah, let's say there was some ammo on that desk and I went over and picked it up and I'd look and see that, hang on, I didn't actually pick up any pistol ammo there. What's going on? I picked something up. Yeah, I'm picking up shotgun shells or rifle cartridges. But there's no way of telling what ammunition is in a stockpile because they all look exactly the same, whether they're pistol, shotgun, rifle cartridges, whatever. So that's kind of frustrating. You know, when you're down to the bones of your arse when it comes to your pistol ammunition, and you see some ammunition and you got to pick it up and it's not pistol ammunition. I've actually had occasions where I've been almost out of pistol ammo and I've seen an ammo stockpile and I go to pick it up and it tells me ammunition full. I'm looking. I've only got 3 shots left. What are you talking about? Yeah, shotgun ammunition's full. Rifle ammunition's full. Thankfully there was some pistol ammo. Only 4 shots. But yeah, you get the idea. It can be kind of frustrating. Especially when ammunition is as scarce as this. In fact, there's an example of exactly what I'm talking about coming up here. There's some ammo on top of that crate next to the door, and I have exactly 20 rounds of pistol ammo. Watch this. Full ammo. Did you see it? Just popped up at the bottom of the screen. I mean, I clearly don't have full pistol ammunition, but I probably have full shotgun or rifle ammunition. But I don't have a shotgun or a rifle, so that's not a lot of help. Alright, took out the 2 in the doorway, one of which had a flamethrower, but there's more of them. It looks like the door behind me in the decontamination chamber is sealed now, so I'm not getting back out that way. This is very much on rails. I mean, there's only one way to go, and if you don't go that way... Oh shit, a grenade! Okay, we're good. Yeah, there's only one route through this bunker, and you'll go the way the game wants you to, or you won't go anywhere, so... Yeah. But it's atmospheric. I like it. I think as DLC goes, this is pretty good. I mean, it has its limitations, obviously. There's the full ammo warning again, even though I clearly don't have full ammunition. The ammunition issue is not confined to the DLC, that's a thing with Far Cry 6 as a whole. But as DLC goes, this is not bad. It's very atmospheric. I mean, it had no problems causing me to shit my pants. Although that doesn't necessarily mean anything, because I am infamously bad at playing horror games. But this is very atmospheric. It's reasonably well written and paced, despite the obvious limitations, and yeah. And it's free.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
That, Danny, is an excellent question. And I'm sure at some point we're probably going to find out. There's another bad guy around here somewhere. At least one. Oh, hang on, what's that? Dunno, but I'm probably going to
Glowing
need it.
green stuff. One would love this.
Somebody else down here. Oh, 2 of them. Not being able to see your sights with this pistol is very frustrating. Then again, I suppose it all adds to the challenge. And we seem to be clear. I can still hear screaming, but I'm not seeing anything on the radar. Have a quick look around for more stuff. And yeah, there is something to read on the wall there on the clipboard. What's this? Project Keyhole, Subject 6, Emergency Protocol. Procedures to be followed in the event of Subject 6 escaping. I wonder if that's Shen, or whatever her name is, rather than, you know, the Devourer. Key? I'll have that.
Wonder what this opens.
Patience, Danny. You will find out what that key is for. Oh, what's this? Subject 6 profile. Oh, it is talking about the Russian woman. It's not the Demogorgon, or the Devourer, or whatever they're calling it in this. Oh, what's
Has
this?
the recording started?
Have a listen.
Good. Teleportation test number 709A. Live specimen. Are you ready, Shest?
Uncle, please. I do not want to do this. You saw what happened last time.
You were so very close. It almost survived the transfer. But we need to try again. The more we explore the shadow place, the more we need you and your abilities.
I do not like that world. We should not be there. It does not like us.
What does not like us? This Chernobyl? That is just story to frighten children.
It frightens me. It even frightens you. I can feel it.
Shep, stay out of my mind. I will not warn you again.
I cannot help it.
Okay, I'm sure that's all very interesting, but I need to keep moving. Next objective is just around the corner. Again, I'm not seeing anything on the radar, but I don't know if the Demogorgon's going to show up on the radar, so better safe than sorry. What's this? Control room of some kind? Yeah, this will be it. This will be how they break through into the Upside Down.
Danny, you must fire a laser to open it. Load fuel first, then use key.
Well, fortunately I found both of them, so I don't have to go back. Laser operating procedures. Alright, fine. So I've got the fuel cylinder, I have the ignition key. So I don't need to go back to find them. Oh, there we go. Fuel cylinder. Green light. Now I can use the key.
I'm going in.
And now I can enter the Upside Down. Why on earth would you want to enter the Upside Down, Jingles, I hear you all cry? That's an excellent question, but, well, chorizo's in there. And nobody fucks with chorizo on my watch. So I'm going in. And that is all going to be coming up in the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed this one, and as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time.